Good late afternoon, everybody. It's about 6 o'clock on Monday. Um, Chef Annie and I still haven't gotten everything put away from the yard sale, and I'm kind of like under the gun because I need to be in bed early tonight. As I got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning for work. So 7:30, 8 o'clock is like my cutoff, and I got a lot to do yet. So these were just lightly rinsed. These are from yesterday's dig, and then I have a little grouping right here from last time I went digging when Chef Annie was with me, last week's video. So we're going to jump right into it here. I was going to try and use the app that was giving me problems. I uninstalled it and then reinstalled it, but I think I'm just going to go the traditional route here right now, and I'm just going to try and gun through this. So if it's a little shorter than normal, I'm sorry, but I'm just like a little frazzled today and I got a lot to do. So let's just get right down to it, and we'll go through it real quick here, and hopefully it won't be painful, or at least not too painful for me to get this squared up pretty good for you. So in the meantime, let's get right into it and won't worry about nothing else. I found this on a walk around. So this wasn't on the video. It looks like it's a wine with the applied ring, but there's no kick up in the base or anything. I don't know if it was an earlier mineral water, or like a bitter quell, like the Hanati Janos, the Sax Lenners bitter quell. That's what it kind of reminds me of, but with the applied ring, like like a champagne or or a wine bottle. It is applied, and you can see it's kind of crude, and it does seem to be turn molded to me. Nice olive color. You can see the turn mold, the turn lines in it. So I put this, 1870s, early 1880s. A lot of these I'm just going to soak in muriatic acid, and maybe I'll do like a slideshow. Here's that blob that had the monogram on the base. So this definitely needs a good soaking, and you can see it right there. So nice light aqua color. Still haven't researched it yet. So once I figure out what it is and see if it's worth a light tumble or something like that. Next is the double collar top. It's got a really nice crude applied double collar top, and it's got a little tiny nick in the top. A couple nice bubbles. Again, this is going to get soaked in the muriatic acid. That nice root beer color to it. And next we have that nice, it's got a really nice color actually. Like an ice blue or like a cornflower blue, Phillips Milk of Magnesia. It's got the patent date August 21st, 1906. No damage. Again, these are all going to get dropped in the bucket. Look at the color on that, though. It's beautiful. And then, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I brought out the Orange County from last week, the body embossed one, so we can see the difference here. Okay, so here's the body embossed lady leg, and then these are the two shoulder embossed lady legs from yesterday's dig, from Sunday's dig. So, like I said, these I haven't seen before until yesterday. The shoulder embossed lady legs. So I don't know. Maybe they could have used them for a different style of beer, like a lager, or maybe a Bock beer. They had an extra label on it, because most of the embossed beer bottles, to my knowledge, had a label on the reverse side. So this could have had a secondary label on this side to take up here. I don't know. Again, a little bit more research for me to do. And next, here's that nice ribbed pepper sauce bottle. Came out pretty clean. Wasn't too hard to clean this one up. I'm not going to worry about going any further with this one. As you can see, all the ribs on the back side. The blank panel in the front for where the label was. Nice double collar top. No damage. And again, during the walk around, I thought this was a E.R. Durkee and Sons spice bottle. This is a Horton Cato or Gatto. I can't see if it's a C or a G. I think it's a C. Cato, maybe Horton Cato Manufacturing Company. out of Detroit, Michigan. So, and it's so funny, a lot of the things that I find are a little bit far from their home, especially like that cobalt blue medicine that apothecary that John dug last week, coming from San Francisco. But you got the railway was responsible for a lot of things back in the day. Next up, I don't think I got this on video either. I did dig this out of the sidewall. It's a Omega Oil. Says it's green. Not rare or anything, but I love finding these little vials, and Chef Annie's got her eye on this one. She was like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, I already got a few of those, so I'll give that one to her. And again, this just got thrown out in the shovel out. I didn't even see it until I came back up top. A little bromo. Nothing spectacular. I always look at them, though. I always check them for the backwards Z. I'm yet to find one. And then this here, John dug. I dug one a few years ago. Pretty much the same style. Only didn't have the dimples going in. It had like rounded half circles or hobnails coming off of it. These are candy jar, that they used to have in apothecary stores. They used to have the big Egypt style candy jars, or a Dakota style jar. If you research the Dakota jars and the Egypt jars, the candy, and you look at the old candy stores from back in the late 1800s, you'll see the jars with, they're like a footed jar. They almost look like a giant champagne glass or something like that, or a goblet with the lid on them. It is, frosted on the edge, so it would have set inside the jar like that. And they, like I said, 99% of the time they were for candy. There's no damage on it. It does have actually it does. A little tiny bruise right there. But the one I sold had a chip out of the rim here, and I got like $25 just for the lid. So I would probably put a, same thing, $20 to $25 value just on that lid. And yeah, John didn't want it, so I took it. And last but not least for me, here's that beautiful purple grapes and grape leaf. I think it is a lid now that I look at it, and or possibly a button. If you look really close on the backside where that glass shank is, you'll see a little metal insert in there. Which actually, it could have held a cork, could have had a little stem that came out, and there could have been a cork applied to it. I've got some old Hoffman beverage bottle stoppers that are kind of like this, and it had a cork on it, and you pushed it onto the bottle. So I can't really tell how that looks in the light. The sun's pretty strong, but yeah, there you go with that. And you see the color of it there. Very nice. And next we're going to move on to Chef Annie's finds from 2 weeks ago. They were rolling around in my truck for a little bit, but so she got a couple nice little grape juice bottles here. She got a nice little Schul's pure grape juice. And again, I'll get these cleaned up a little bit better for her as we go along here. And she got a little Welch's. It does have a little crack in it though on the back side here, unfortunately. But there you see a nice a rectangular slug plate. And she got this other little, says 2.5 ounces. Yeah, probably another little grape juice bottle, or could have quite possibly been a little sauce bottle too. Nice little aqua color. Early machine made, probably around 1910. Same with the grape juices. And then we got our little smalls right there. And then she found this crier, the Rumford's Chemical. But the reason she didn't mind keeping it is because you can see what she wanted to use it for. Even though it doesn't have the top on it, she said, I will use it as a bud vase. And she just likes that teal color too. So yeah, I already filled it up for her. So that's about it. Again, I apologize for kind of rushing through this, but I still got about an hour's worth of work to hand her everything back up into the attic from the yard sale. We already put what we could back down into the shed. And you can see here's our remnants, the tables. I still got to get to them. There's a bunch of stuff I'm giving out for free that was just taking up space. Some ACL Pepsis up there with the twist. Yeah, right there. And the green one, I think, is a Canada Dry. They would have had paper labels on them, though. But, it's just stuff was taking up room for me. So that's it. Everybody hit the like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. And if you are interested in any of these, I will let one of these go. One of the shoulder embossed. I'd probably have to get $15 for them, just off the top of my head, without even knowing how scarce they are. I get $15-$20 for the body embossed ones on the crowns, and the blobs like this, $30-$35. Pepper sauce I'll put up if anybody's interested in it. The Omega oil I think she's gonna hold on to. And so just hit me up. And again, everybody enjoy yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And God bless, and we'll see you on the next dig. All right, folks, enjoy. Have a good night.